Hey, so fam, Amelia Adair here. Hope you guys are feeling good and doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm doing good, and I know I got a great topic for you today. I got a great topic. I'm back in my little recording area, and so fam, I got a book. But first of all, I got $1 million book. Okay. Um, I've had this $1 million for so long, so fam. And I was like, let me put it on the book. I found it cleaning up. So I don't know where you could get one, but so fam, if you want to be a millionaire, just get you a little $1 million and pop it where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Where you need to be journaling. I can't show y'all all my notes. You know what I'm saying? So, but I did transfer all of my little notes that I had, and I got some new notes. So fam, when I was sitting down, noting, taking some notes and writing and stuff, I was like, oh my gosh. So fam, we're gonna make a quick shift, not a big shift, just a quick shift, just because this is something that I really truly wanted to do, and I'm not gonna lie, I had a fear. Okay, I had a small fear, and I'm gonna be honest and transparent with you. I had a small fear. What was it exactly? I don't know. Sometimes we be afraid about things, and we, are hesitant, and we don't even know we're hesitant. We do it so quickly in our mind that we convince ourselves not to do something. And so fam, this is going to be that extra motivation. Do it. Okay, because this topic, when I started writing down one topic, so fam, I kid you not, I ended up with about 60 or 70 topics in like 20 minutes. No lie. I was like, well, look at that door. Look at that door I had closed and shoved away somewhere. So we often close our doors because we are afraid of the unknown. We are so afraid. This is not even the topic of the day. That's how good this video is today, so fam. That ain't even the topic, okay? So we are so afraid of the unknown that we would just never knock. Knock on them doors, so fam. Let's get into it. So fam, get your books out. Number one, so fam. I couldn't even break it down into one sentence. Sometimes I be trying to like get less words going, because I know we in a, you know what time we living in where it has to be quick. There's no quick way to address this, okay? So I'm gonna just address this, and I'm gonna try to stop touching this little wig. Oh, and I got a new bird feeder, so you may see the birds coming up, and they are so funny. People be like, what you do in your spare time? I'll be laughing at the birds, because it's like a small birdhouse, but you'll see 2 or 3 of the big birds in there at a time. I'm just like, yo, yeah, funny. Anyway, today's topic, so fam. Men are just as powerful as women. Look at all of us struggling from daddy issues. Stop thinking we don't need a man, okay? So fam, so this is for my men and my women. Y'all know it's really for my women, because we have this independent women disability. That's what I'm gonna call it, okay? It's an independent women disability, because we have been training ourselves to be independent for so long that we don't know how to not be independent. And now we have trained and convinced ourselves that we don't need a man, okay? And we feel like if we get a man, then we're less powerful. And sometimes men feel like they'll feel less powerful around a powerful woman, So this goes vice versa. This isn't just targeted for my women or just targeted for my men. This is targeted for the community. So fam, like, we have to stop thinking that we don't need a man, that we got this, we could do this. And listen, so fam, a man being strong and a man being powerful is not the same as a woman being powerful. Both of us being powerful and then together makes the power couple. I mean, I didn't even try to say power couple, but get what I'm saying. So fam, like, we are so afraid sometimes to not lower ourselves, maybe lower our standards we put, because we don't want to. I don't even want to say standards. We're not gonna say standards because we're not gonna lower our standards, But sometimes we're too spoken. As women, we are very boisterous. We want to say our opinion. And we don't realize that sometimes we come off so strong that we pick at men. Okay, society has made it okay for women to pick at men and vice versa. Society has made it okay for men to pick at women. Now, when I say the word pick, let me be very clear with this word, Sofan. I don't mean correcting a woman where she needs to be corrected, like meaning, hey sis, that hairstyle, the hairstyle is just not working. Okay? So meaning, okay, maybe the wig is lifted. You get what I'm saying? Maybe the hair texture is cheap. This is what I am referring to, not the style. Okay, if you want to style it, however you want to style it, y'all see me, I'll be styling it however I want to style it. But if someone was to say, Amelia, that texture looks a little Barbie doll, or looks a little, you know what I'm saying, lower grade, we have to stop being offended so quickly, like, who's this? We are often so quick to be defensive instead of hearing the criticism that we need to hear. And a lot of it kind of goes back to the narrator. How is it being said? How is someone telling you Alan? In nicer words. So for men and women, I think that we have some great perspectives. We have some great points that definitely should not be overlooked. We have to learn how to deliver the message. How to let someone know, hey sis, that cologne is not favorable. We have to find other ways to help our sisters and brothers without hurting them so strong. So I've talked about this story before, but the truth really will hurt you before it helps you, right? And so I had a so-and-so friend that was just like, girl, hang it up. But the way it was delivered was so hurtful that I didn't even want to be friends with them anymore because, and I say them because it was a couple, and hey girl, and the way it was delivered, it didn't seem like it was there to help me because it wasn't delivered properly. But had that same friend came and said, hey girl, I see your vision, I see your ambition, you should look at these other examples and use them as, how would you say, motivation or inspiration. Has someone just came off like that, I would have been like, okay, maybe they are trying to help. Maybe, and maybe we could still be friends. A lot of us don't have friendships because someone's delivery wasn't right. So fam, we have to start working on our delivery when we're talking about our independency as a woman and vice versa. Okay? So for women, you want to be independent, maybe we could work on our delivery. Maybe we can work on not being so masculine with our independency. Maybe we can be more feminine because we're women. I mean, that's easy. It's not hard for us to be feminine. Notice the men that want to be more feminine, notice how they are super dramatic with their talk. They're super dramatic with their body language. They're super dramatic because they want to appear more feminine. They're not trying to be disrespectful, at least I don't think, that way. I just think that they're trying to portray a more feminine side, and the only way they know how is to be more dramatic because women are more dramatic. Women are more hair of the flip according to society, right? So, ladies, it's okay that you want a man. Some of us will be like, oh, I don't want a relationship. Yeah, we do. Let's just be honest. We do. We want a single period. Eventually, we want that single period to be over. We're not here to be, I just don't believe we're here to just be single forever. We'll die alone separately, okay, whatever. It's fun to have that soulmate to when you think about your old relationships that didn't work and you think about the fun times y'all had, it was fun to be sitting next together on the flight. It was cute to say table of two. You know, it was cute to do those date night, to go get dressed and have someone that you can trust to have a date with. So we don't have to come off, create a new perspective as if we don't ever need a man. Because just like men and just like women, we need each other. So fam, that's what I'm really getting at, okay, is that we need each other. A man is strong because of their leadership ability. Not that women cannot be leaders, okay? Don't pick at it, okay, so fam. And women are strong because of their intuition, their intuitive ability. Those two together, leader, intuitive. So fam, you heard it? That's how you know it's good. Okay? Those two together are dynamic. Okay? To know that for a man, right? I can't speak fully for a man because I'm a woman, but I've spoke to a lot of men, okay? And not like that, all right? I don't want no one's man, okay? That's number one. I've spoke to a lot of men and I try to hear what it is they're missing from a woman, okay? So when men come to me and they confide, knowing that I ain't crossing those boundaries, one, we're on the phone, you know, and two, they're really trying to like learn a woman, because oftentimes the women that they're trying to get with are like playing hard to get, as they should, you know, nobody wants to be easy. So when a man knows that they can have a woman that they could trust, and when the woman knows that they could have a man that they could trust, the love that starts to grow in those relationships are so much stronger than, you know, one night stands. Hold on, so fam. Ooh, Lord. Ooh. Y'all know I'm counting down the minutes to pop off this wig. Anyway, so fam. So, getting back to the topic, oh yeah, see the birds? You see them? They're okay with me sitting here. If I look at them, they'll probably fly. Is it the big one in there? No, it's the little one. The big one is on the side waiting. Anyway, so man, I'll do a little video on that one day. So, men are often looking for the woman to have that natural feminine ability. Not mom-like, okay? If you have a mama's boy, I'm not talking to you. You need to go. Let him go so he could grow, okay? So men are looking for women to just listen. Ladies, feminine energy is being able to listen. There's sometimes guys that kind of give me this look sometimes, and I'm like, oh God. Ooh, I'm like, because, you know, like the age will be way off. You know, they'll either be way too old or way too young. And they'll be talking, Sophie, and I would just be listening. And I started to realize that, ladies, we're not listening to our men. We have to start hearing what they're saying, not just with our looks and things like that. We have to just start listening to them. When they're coming home from work and they want to talk about all the things they want to talk about, we have to learn how to listen. And I do a video on this, on the paper towel listening ability, so you learn how to listen without absorbing so much. So as women and men too, we have to learn how to listen to one another without absorbing everything and then not being able to be that strong woman for them, because we done took in all their weight and now we can't even hold ourselves up, and vice versa. Men have to learn how to listen to their women without taking so much criticism to it and running to another woman because their woman has a request. Every request is not a complaint. There came a point in my old relationship where, and I'll talk about it real quickly just so that it could just be out there. But at the end, we'll talk about it at the end. Okay, please. It's not important. Will okay, it came a point where I didn't want to request anything from my significant other because I didn't want to come off as I was nagging. So men, don't always think your woman is nagging. And women don't always be nagging. Okay? So we have to start finding that balance in these relationships because everybody's losing. There's probably 10% that's winning. And the other 90% that's watching the 10% is still not getting it. You know, it's still falling short. I'm still getting the same repetitive calls over and over. And this is not a target to anyone that has called me. No, this is just to help even out the playing field. Because there's probably people that are not calling me, that just needs to hear that they're not alone. And it's okay to want a relationship, number one. Sometimes we don't even think it's okay to want a relationship anymore. Like, I've gone to the grocery store and even like, from what I could remember, just pre-pandemic, guys will say hi. Guys will just say hi. Now, they'll be trying their hardest to avoid eye contact. We've come to a place where we can't even have eye contact. You know, it just feels real weird. Like, oh my goodness. It's getting dangerous out here. It's getting worse. Ladies, we're unapproachable. We've become so unapproachable that men are just like, we'll figure it out later. No. So fam, we have to figure it out now. We have to start having conversations now. We have to stop beating each other up verbally now. We have to listen to each other now. We have to hear what's the real core of the issues, and it's basic listening skills. It's basic understanding where our partner is coming from. Hearing them out and not being so quick to cut them off. Sometimes we're just so quick to cut off a conversation, after the relationship was built for so long. Okay? So if you're already in these relationships, take time to listen. And if you're trying to get into a relationship, take time to listen. Stop always feeling like you have to be the one sharing. Ladies, we love to be, I did this and I did that and I did this. If you meet a man and y'all just start dating, so fam, and he knows your whole life story and you don't have it in a book, you're not giving off that feminine energy. You're not giving off that strong, independent woman that you're saying you are. You're like selling yourself. We have to learn to stop selling ourselves and just have conversation. Just have normal conversation. Things that you really enjoy doing that's not on social media. Speak about topics that are not about politics and religion. Speak about just the things you love to do. Like, I cook me a meal. Sometimes I really love to cook chicken. Why do you like to cook chicken? Sometimes we have to be a little more interesting with ourselves. Like, sometimes I'm starting to wonder, like, what are we really doing except watching the next person? Your life have to be more than watching someone else. There's a lot of times I go through social media breaks because yes, I'm on here for you, but yes, I still have to be alive for me. My life cannot be consumed with only social media. The pandemic has pushed us all into our phones. And we're trying to make dating a phone thing, and it's just not. It's just not. No matter how you try to flip the coin, and trust me, so fam, I've experimented for you. We're gonna do a topic on online dating. And I mean, children being born from these desperate moments that we got ourselves caught into and that we're taking on for generations to come has to be addressed. And it's not to throw shots at anyone. It's just for us to just do better as a whole, okay? Not the man, the woman, the man, both of us. No one is more innocent or guilty than the other person. So let's not go too far off this topic, okay? Y'all see I'm passionate. I'm telling y'all, my it's getting good. It's heating up. Men are just as powerful as women. Look at us all struggling from daddy issues. Let's address the daddy issues briefly, because that's a whole topic in itself. Now, if you don't know, I have a book dedicated to women, just a little small guide that can help you if you was just without the love of your father, and understanding, like, one, you're not alone. Two, you have to address it. And men too. The book can be used for men too. Okay. And when you look at the daddy issues of a woman, right? Women are searching for that father and then not knowing what they're searching for because they never had the father there. So it's like a endless search / chase. And then men with daddy issues shut down. Not all the same way. Shut down from that fear of, wow, I'm gonna have to be a father one day. I'm gonna have to stand this. Who was that example for me? Who is the closest example of a father that I could kind of get inspiration from to be that man for this woman? Because now she's looking for me to be father material. And I'm supposed to be father material. And we both have a common denominator of not having father material growing up. So when you don't have father material growing up, ooh, what do you get, so fam? You get a generation of hurt people from that absency. You see the power of a man, the absency of that man not being there. Look at the domino effect. So don't think that we don't need our men. Men, don't think that we don't need you. If we didn't need you, we wouldn't be in this hurt place in time. Because of, we know, okay, we've all seen the history, we all seen the woke stuff, we've seen it all. We know. Men need love too. I know we're so quick to kind of like make it seem like it's the men's fault that, you know what I'm saying? Listen. Men, we love you so much that we don't even know how to step forward. And you have to remember, when something is absent, it leaves the mom to then try to come in and do two jobs. And it's not meant for women to do two jobs. Yeah, we can do it because we're as powerful too. But let's keep it real. We don't want to do it. We don't want to do your job. I don't know about y'all, so fam. We all have a job description coming in, and I like to do my job description. I'm not trying to be a plumber. Not to say men are plumbers. I'm just saying I'm not a plumber. That's all I'm saying. Okay? So I'm going to stick to the job description. In life, we all have a job description. And in life, it's no one's job to be giving out job descriptions. We might have a part 2, so fam. I know we have so much information we could take in. And I always encourage to watch these videos twice. There's always some things that you don't hear. I think I overdid it with this scarf. I think I tied it too tight. Now I did say, if you wait to the end of the video, I'm gonna share my tedious single story. Why am I single? I feel like if I don't answer this question, I don't know. So I'm gonna just answer it because I'm never afraid to share it. I am enjoying this single process, so fam. I left a 5-year relationship because I was cheated on. Okay? No, I was not married. So I shouldn't have been there to start with. Okay? Yes, we were living together. Yes, it's all love. I needed this time to work on me. I didn't want to go jump into another relationship and not have these clear understandings of things. Not have this unhealed pain. Point your fingers. When we leave these long relationships, we so quick to jump into another relationship and bring the baggage. The next relationship, I want it to be my last. I don't want to bring in the baggage. So as I have healed and cleaned out the baggage, I'm more than happy to share my experience with you and my clear understanding. And I can sit here and say, oh, well, he was this and I was that and he did this and no. I stood there. I take responsibility. I'm not saying he was wrong. I'm not saying I was wrong. I'm just saying we wasn't going nowhere. And then you was cheating. Oh, baby, I gotta go. Okay, we wasting time. Because men know women will get over cheating. Men won't. Anywho, we're not gonna go too far on it. So fam, just to be transparent and open with you, that is what my last situation was. And that was a little while ago. Okay? We ain't gonna give you numbers, too many numbers, and you might start getting numbery on me. Okay? So fam, in order to be a part of the Soul Fam, all you have to do is comment, subscribe from time to time, let me know you're out there, and show some love. All right, Soul Fam, Amelia a day here. I'm gonna see you guys at the next one. Bye for now.